story that the story deserves to be told. This is your other son as well?
No, this is friend my son.
Oh, this is your friend?
Yeah, he's his best friend.
Best friend? I mean, how are you coping up with this? You know, obviously, you know, you had a friend and now the friend is gone. You know, how are you dealing with all of this?
Well, I feel good right now because I know he's in a better place than here. So I just cooperate.
What was your name? I'm sorry?
Khalid,
Khalid. And how old are you, Khalid?
15 right now.
15.
the same age.
Same
The
age.
yeah, the same class.
SubhanAllah.
Quran.
Also not interrupt you, but also the brother of the decision Abdessamad, he was a Hafid too.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
with
he's
his friend and him also was the one who was leading the salat in this masjid. And actually in this Ramadan, it was prepared for them, the older imams, to get the back seat and let have the younger brothers to take it over. So that was, and now Brother Khalid and other friends also, they kind of fill up where Brother Abdessamad left.
Mm.
So they all, it is Hafid ibn Hafid. That's what we call it.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you, make you the leader and make you the person that is going to take the Quran everywhere in honor of your friend, inshallah, in honor of your ummu. You know, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you shifa. I mean, this is the least we could do is to tell your story over here.
And I want to tell you that wiilkii qaabkii oo usoo koriyey haddaad waqti hayso.
Also, if you would have a time, I would like to share with you how I raised my son.
Yes, we have the time.
Yeah.
No.
isagoo hal sano iyo 2 bilood jira inta wadankan keena.
He was only 1 year and 2 months when we came in here in America, in Kansas City.
Marka laga soo bilaabo maalintaas iyo maalinta uu dhimanayay 10 years baan qaaday gaarigayga ku qaaday oo islaamka iskuul geynayo kana soo qaaday galabtii lacagta iyo qalinka iyo buugga iyo kalooska dharka loo ximsa iskuulkan bixin jiray anigu bixinay bishan lacagta bixinay gaarigaygana ku soo qaaday asaga iyo ninkan iyo 2 gabdhood ka waaweyn.
Since that time, in 10 years, I brought my son and also my other son and my 2 daughters in Islamic school, which I personally used to take every morning to the school and end of the day to bring back home.
My car.
And my own car. And also, I was the one who, everything they need from the school, provided them and keep them in good environment, and that's where they was 10 years in Islamic school.
Quraanka afartooda way dhameeyeen ninkan iyo ninka dhintay iyo 2 gabdhood mid hadda ay banaanka joogto.
And all 4 children, they all finished the Quran.
MashaAllah.
All my 2 daughters and also my son, they all finished.
mid walba marna wuu dhameeyey mar labaadna aad u dhaxda maraya isagana 2 jeer buu dhameeyey.
My son, Abdessamad, is one, he finished twice. And also my other son now, he's finished 1 time and now he's half through at this time.
Ma ahayn wiil keli ma ahayn asaga iyo hooyadiis wiil kelina mu ahayn wuxuu ahay saaxiib una la ahay baari buu ahay habeenkii markuu seexanaya ilaa intuu aniga ii imaado xagiga dhunkaado aniga hooyadiis oo una maca salaamaya unu seexan jirin subaxdii markuu soo tooso ilaa uu anaga hagna siiyo na dhunkado musqusha ma aadi jirin salaada guriga imaam buu noogu ahaa shahidkana imaam buu ku ahaa macalinna wuu ahaa quraana wuu ahaa carabiga qori kara ingiriiskana qori kara galaaska ingiriiska uu dhiganayna weligiis plus ba wax kale ma qaadan quraankana weligii lambar 1 10 sano uu joogay hal sano buu tuu galay ogyahay ninka.
He was not only son, he was more than that. He was our friend as parents, his mom and as a father. And also he was the friend to his sisters and his brother. He never went to sleep any night all his entire life until he came to us as a parent. kiss us, and then says, inshallah, I'll see you in the morning. And he never went to even the bathroom first when he wake up until he comes back to us and hug us and ask us how we doing. He was the imam at home. If we couldn't make the masjid, he was the one who was leading in the salah at the home. And if we are in the masjid, he was the one who was leading the salah for a entire community. So what I lost is not only a son. What the community lost was not only just a child. We lost a son, a friend, and a leader. That's who we lost.
marka si aad u adag baan marka hore u dareemay geeridiisa marka dambana alxamdulilah waxaan ogaaday inuu yahay addoon ilaahay leeyahay saanoo kale marka qof i weydiiyo baa xusuus igu soo dhacaysa yani wadnayga soo kacaya marka alxamdulilah waa fiicannahay isagana waa u tagnaa qabrigiisa waa soo booqanaa waa u ducaynaa ragana hataa way tagaan ayagoo fara badan intii gaari lagu qaado way u duceeyaan meel kastay joogaan way u duceeyaan hooyadiisa u duceysaa aniga hooyadii iyo walaaladii oo degan Kenya hataa xaggaas uga soo duceeyaan marka ana kalimaan haddana waxaa kaloo jira anaga kalimaan maanu naga tegin community dhan baa u ooyey dadka dhan baa jeclaa nin qof kasta hagsiiya oo qof kasta isku dayo inuu raalli geliyo ahaa qof kastana helbi garaya.
When it happened, this tragedy was, I don't have the exact word that we could describe how painful it was. And that pain was not only for just the family only, but also the whole community, the entire community. And for help of Allah, as whole in the community and the family, Allah make it easy for us now with that thing and make it easier for us. And we went through for a lot of things, but now whenever I may have a conversation about him, that's when the memory comes back. And that's how sometimes I feel. And we visit his grave regularly. And also his friends, they go together and they visit him. And they make dua tayyib. And also my own family, my mother and sisters and all the others who lives back in Kenya, they make dua from there all the time. And anyone also that reads and sees in the media and all that, Facebook, they make dua. And we see it every day on that. So even though was a great loss that we lost our son so early in here, but after seeing all this help that we're getting, then we feel that first place, Allah is the one who gave it to us, and He's the one who take it back. And it was not belong to us; it belonged to Allah, and Allah takes His belong. And there's no better situation that any parents, even though no parents like to see their sons gone, but there's no better place that they will go than where the Abdessamad, the situation.
Inshallah, shaheed, inshallah. Inshallah. المقام الصالحين إن شاء الله. شهداء.
waxyaalaha asaga aniga aan weydiin jiray mar kasta oo rabay inuu sameeyo waxaa ka mid ah wuxuu dhihi jiray aabo markaan dhammeeyo iskuulka oon qaato shahaadada high schoolka waxaan rabaa inaan jaamacadda Madiina aado oon xaggaas ilaa ugu yaraan 5 sanad ilaa 8 sano kusoo maqnaado markaan soo barto diinta islaamka si aan soo fahmo halkan kusoo noqdo nin dadka diinta gaarsiiya mar kastana weydiin jiray markii dhowr bilood soo guurto maxaa arrintii war ma halmaanto buu dhihi jiray ma ogtahay inaa meeshii ballantii weli ma ah ka bixin markaan soo qaato isii diyaari wixii aan ku bixi lahay saas waa manaha bar dhihi jiray qaarka.
And one of the dreams he had for the future was since he finished the high school, if the father would help him to send him in Medina, Jami'atul Medina, and learn the deen. then at least spend there 5 to 8 years.
Mm.
So every
And he's come back here.
every every knowledge that he could get that 8 years in Islam, so he could have it, and then come back in America and make da'wah
Mm.
for the Muslims and non-Muslims,
Mhm.
and show the entire world what Islam is all about,
Mhm.
and teach them about Islam.
Mhm.
And that was not once when he asked me. Every few months, he will come back to me and asking me, do you still remember?
Mm.
That's what I want.
Mm.
Are you preparing for me for that, or at
Mm.
least getting ready for me to send me over
Mhm.
there? And that was his dream.
Yeah, amazing. Allah subhanahu, you know, the amazing thing is this, is that you would have wanted this for your son so that he would gain the favor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he put that fast forward, right? And he's going to give him the maqam without doing all of this, without going for the ilm, without being a da'i. He said, I'll just give it to you like this, inshallah.
cajaa'ibka ah intaan oo dhan inuu jaamacad islaama loo diro ka soo baxo dacwo sameeyo waxa lagu raadinayo waa raalli ahaanshaha allah soo ma wixii oo dhan ba ilaahay ka sahlay hore u qaatay adoon intaba sameynin baa uu ku siiyeyba wuxuu rabbi ku yiri
بغير حساب إن شاء الله.
baab la siiyey baa loo sahlay marka asagaaba waxa lagu siiyey baa la oran karaa wada sahlan oo ku tago baa lagu siiyey.
ما شاء الله جزاكم
We're
الله
going to make dua for your son, inshallah.
waan ogahay inay dhibaato ka jirto wadanka annaga wiilkeena keli ma aha inaa wiilkeena keli ka sheekeeyaan wax oo saasi ma aha yani dhibaatada ay ugu dhacdo umaan ka hadlay inaan waa ogahay familkii halkaas doorarka qalayna wax lagu yeelayay meelo badan islaamka wax lagu yeelay Syria oo kale dadka la laayna maalin walba Aljazeera waan fiirsada marka islaamka oo dhan baan u duceynaynaa wixii kan naga dhintana janno Allah geeyo oo xaq darro lagu dilay iyo wixii xaq ku dhintaba wixii noolna ilaahay hana ilaaliyo waan ogahay inay muslimiintu dhib badan haystaan anaga keli anagana also waliba dadka muslimiinta gobolada muslimiinta wax ka socda aad baan la socona marka dadka dhan baan u duceynaynaa ilaahayna inuu dadkan uu qawi ka dhigo u kormariyo insha Allah.
I'm not the only one who lost a child. And my family is not the only family who lost a child. And this community, it is not the only community who lost somebody from them. We know what happened to North Korea. We know what happened to a lot of other states. And also what happened in Syria and all the other places we all know. So let's make the dua for all of them and the whole family who feel and have the same pain we had. And always we remember them. We're not, even though the story was my son, but what we have in my mind, it is not only my son. We feel the same pain they feel. We know what they're going through, the brothers and the family that North Korea. And we're making dua. And now let's make all of them, not just for my son.
Ameen. Ameen.
Inshallah.
And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give everyone, you know, sabr jameel inshallah, and all of these people who have passed away, you know, by violence, you know, we can only assume and we can inshallah hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to collect these people back and to be able to give them, you know, the high status, you know, so that they have the shade and that they get into Firdaus A'la and drink from the hands of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam without having to make account for even one thing, inshallah. Inshallah. Barakallahu feek. Can I get a picture with you guys, inshallah? All of us, you know, inshallah. Let us have, come on, let's go.